Hey everybody, yeah, I'm back. It's been a while. Things have been hectic again, but I'm going to do one. It's been 2 or 3 years since I've been able to even get it. I remember it as being incredibly delicious. From the Schlafly Brewing, which is one of my favorites. We're having problems with the distributor here. Doesn't want to distribute craft beers, and we've been round and round and round. They're finally starting to deliver stuff, but I'm going to do their Tasmanian style India Pale Ale, aka the TIPA. Little bit from the website. It's 7.2% ABV, 65 IBUs. It says our Tasmanian IPA is brewed with 100% Australian hops. The Tasmanian Hop Galaxy is a strong aromatic variety that is different from traditional strains of the Pacific Northwest. Our brewers developed a recipe that showcases the hops' unique flavors of citrus and pineapple. They said the hops they use are Galaxy and Topaz, both from Australia. From the bottle it says a Special Release IPA TIPA is available for a limited time with a new IPA every few months. I think it's their fall seasonal. This unfortunately has a little age on it. Bottled with love on 10/15/2014. I got this. I got a 6-pack last week, and so it already had about a month and a half on it, and it'll be close to 2 months next week. So got a little age on it, but anyway. We still get them, and now we're finally getting them. We got the Schlafly Christmas Ale, which it's on the shelf now, which I've never had, so I'm going to pick up some of those and try them, because I really do like Schlafly stuff. We got a little bit of hiss, a little bit of smoke. I guess it's not quite an Imperial Double at 7.2%, but it's getting up there. We got a nice, fairly clear golden color, a bunch of carbonation streaming up. Got a finger and a half of a nice, foamy looking, creamy looking white head. That's a clear golden color. If not for the carbonation, it'd look like, probably look like an American lager, but let's get a nose on it. Oh yeah, you're still, even with a little over a month and a half on it, you're still getting those tropical fruits. There's some grapefruit in there, tangerine, some orange, like orange zest. There's some pininess in there too, a little grassiness. Got a nice aroma of some floral hops and possible grapefruit in there, but getting a little caramel and some breading malt. But it's a nice smelling IPA, even with some age on it. So let's get a taste. Oh yeah, you're getting those big fruit flavors, the tangerine, the orange, maybe even like a little, almost like a white grape in there, some pineapple. A really nice, mild, pale malt in there to kind of bring it all together. Slightly bitter at 65 IBUs, but it's not all that bad. Little bit of that piney bitterness right on the end, but a fairly clean finish. You're getting some like grainy malts in there, but primarily it's those citrus hops: pineapple, orange, grapefruit. I'm just coming to that nice, slightly moderate, bitter finish with some, maybe like some orange zest and tangerine again. and a little pininess. Just a really, really nice tasting beer. It's kind of a medium body, and despite what it looks like, it's a fairly moderate carbonation, but it's very crisp and clean. Very dry, but still crisp. You don't get that 7.2% ABV at all. You could imagine it was a much lower ABV if you didn't know any better, but it's a good tasting, easy drinking IPA. So let me sit. I will sit and sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. Hey, it's been 20 minutes or so. I was checking out the news. I meant to do this review last night and got caught up in that Iowa-North Carolina basketball game. Go Hawks! Man, I can't believe they beat North Carolina at North Carolina last night. Well, not a good basketball game. Actually, it's a pretty lousy basketball game. Both teams played pretty bad, but at least the Hawks won. But yeah, this is a nice, even at a little over a month and a half old, this is still a nice, very flavorful, smooth, very easy drinking, moderately hopped IPA. It's got some bitterness to it, but it's a light bitterness, and most of it, well, when you take your first sip or so, you get hit with it right away, but it's still not overly overpowering or anything like that. And most of it is on the finish, but it's a very nicely balanced beer. It's got a nice, I don't know what malts they use, but they've got some nice pale malts in there for sure, and some sweet, clean, really clean tasting hops. I've had this before, and I've had those hops on other occasions now, and I'm really liking those Australian hops. The Galaxy and Topaz, and particularly the Galaxy, but very interesting, unique hop flavor, and done really well in this beer. A solid, enjoyable beer. To be honest with you, I can't remember what the score I gave this 2.5, 3 years ago. I didn't even go back and look at the review. But this is a good, even with a month and a half on it, and I'd love to get it fresher. I can't even remember the freshness on the one I drank earlier, but I knew it was darn good. But even so, a month and a half, a little over a month and a half, I'm going to give the Schlafly Tasmanian style India Pale Ale, the TIPA, I'm still going to give it a good solid 9 out of 10. Solid, easy drinking IPA. A little bitterness there, but not overpowering. So, till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.